I've been trading for a long time, but I didn't start hitting my milestones before I realized that the reason why I hadn't been doing that in the first place was because I was focusing on the money instead of mastering price action. Right? When you focus on a specific number, you often forget that the market doesn't always reward you, that the market can't always be traded. There's times when it's better to step away. And when you're focusing on the market instead of the money, you are able to step away from the market when it's telling you that, hey, I'm not tradable right now. But when you're focusing on the money, say you're up 3K and you want 5, like this is a problem that I had where I simply wanted to achieve more, because when I was thinking about it, it's like I paid like $500 for the account. So if I only withdraw, say 2,000, and then I blow the account next week, so $2,000 profit minus the 500 that I spent, it's 1,500. And say I blow the account, right? Then what am I really earning? I earned $1,500, and now I have to spend another 500. So at the end of the day, I walk away only with 1,000. And that's what constantly was on my mind. And I'm like, oh, I have to make more, I have to make more, I have to make more. And when I was looking at the amount of money that I was making, I was losing sight of what the market was telling me. And when I'd lose sight of what the market was telling me, I would force trades that didn't exist. I would force my model. I'd say, oh, this is a good enough setup. Like, it wouldn't give me everything, but I'd be like, this is good enough. And I'd force a trade and end up only losing what I had. And when you even lose a little bit of that payout, you want to trade more because you want to make it back. And that's something that I kept doing over and over again. And so one of the things that I started focusing on this month that really rewarded me was the market. I was taking a step back from my own ambitions, and I was purely focusing on the price action. When the price action was telling me, hey, we're going long, it retraced to a fair value gap, we're pulling back, we got that lower time frame confirmation, that's when I would go in. That's when I would go in, and I wouldn't focus on how much I'm making. And by purely focusing on the market, not only did I hit my first milestone, but I surpassed it by almost $5,000. And that just goes to show that, like, in trading, it's kind of limitless to how much you can make. Obviously, the more capital you have, the more you'll make. And with time, it's already clicked for me that there's basically no limit. Like, the skill that I have is already there. When I'm able to turn $98 into $5,000, like, that already shows me that I have the skill set, I have the risk management, I know how to manage my lot size. I know, based on the account size, how much I should be risking, when I should withdraw, take money off the table, don't give it back to the market. Be content with what you have in the moment. Listen to what price action tells you instead of how much you're making. And then the money just comes in. Some months you won't be able to. Like, the trades are going to be short, the market's not running as much, and you'll walk away with 2,000. But you should be happy with that. You're still making money trading. You're pulling money out of thin air. You're basically printing it. And that's something that I've realized over time, that I gotta stop focusing on the money and I gotta start focusing on the actual, like, market. Like, some months might be 2,000, but other months could be 100. Other months can be 40,000, just like this. Because you're basically positioning yourself into, like, following wherever it's going. You're adapting to what it's telling you. You're not forcing things. Like, you're not going to move the market by entering a position. The market moves no matter what. Whether you're in, whether you're not in, whether your analysis is correct, the market will move. Your objective is just to sit along, catch the ride, like, literally pull it in as a fish. You toss that thing and let it take you. That was a terrible analogy, honestly, because you're not pulling anything. You're basically like a surfer, right? The wave comes and your objective is to hop on the wave and just ride it, right? You don't know when the wave is going to come. You don't know if it's going to be a good wave. You don't know when it's going to crumble. That's a good analogy right there. Think of it as like a surfer, and you're just waiting there. The goal is patience. Have patience. Don't catch the small waves that won't really reward you. They won't take you far. Wait, be patient, wait for the big waves, right? Sometimes the waves are going to be small, and those are the $2,000 months. Those are the $4,000 months. But then if you're patient enough and you catch that big wave and you end up not falling, it's like you can also fall off the wave, right? You might catch the biggest wave that there is, but then you end up falling off. Why? Maybe you didn't train for it first. You weren't ready to take that wave. Maybe you over leveraged and you lost your position, right? You over leveraged, you tried adding more positions and you lost the good position that you had here. So sometimes it's about patience, sometimes it's about understanding that you have to wait for the right wave to come. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Lock in, boys. Focus on the price action. Don't focus on the money, because when you focus on the money, you'll end up losing sight of what the market is telling you.